Hey everybody, a new vlog as we are at the Parkway Plaza Mall in Madisonville, hanging out at the all-in resale booth, and this is just a little bit of what they have in their store over in Central City. Some graded comics right here. And this is just stuff they take on the road. This is a basic synopsis of what their store looks like over there in Central City. Definitely go and check them out. Holidays are coming up, and it's a good idea to maybe buy some gifts for your loved ones for the holiday season. And look, there's a bunch of adults out there who are collecting die casts as well. So definitely, if you're thinking about that, do so, because holiday season will be here in just a couple of months, my friends. So yeah, just showing you a little bit of what their table booths look like. There's a once a month card and toys show that goes on at the Parkway Plaza Mall. And so Chad comes over here with his wife Felicia, and they set up for all-in resale and sell a bunch of their stuff. And he just told me he sold a Larry Bird card just a little bit ago. So he made some pretty good money on that. It was a graded 10 PSA card. And so that's just a little bit of what they have going on here. And so just kind of showing you all of their, little bit of their inventory here. And you see a little bit of everything. Die casts, figures, cards, like Pokemon cards, sports cards, pop figures. That's what they definitely were founded on.
Doesn't mean that they're not into models. Just because people are into models don't mean
more graded cards.
And what happens is when you incorporate like that, it's just like cards.
And then you got the sports stuff as well. So yeah, all in resale. Definitely check them out. Their card. That's what their logo looks like. The front of their building, you'll see that logo, bright blue, yellow. All in resale. You will not be able to miss it. It looks beautiful from the road. We were able to make that graphic for them, for their storefront. And it has been attracting some new eyeballs to their store, so I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, check them out. I'll do another vlog next month just to see what they bring that might be different. Over in Central City. Still at the Parkway Plaza Mall. If anybody wants to buy and help out Lori Penley by taking her husband's belongings, then I'm going to showcase some of it right here. A bunch of comics. He's got some die casts on the other side that I'll show off. How many comics do you have, Chris?
Oh gosh, thousands.
And you started collecting when?
Mid '80s.
That's a long time considering. That's a long time considering I was born in '88.
middle school into high school. Yeah.
Johnny Benson. Yeah, NASCAR. This was when NASCAR was really good. Up and through about 2006 is when it was really good.
Yeah.
And then it started to take a decline with the advancements in the technology of the cars. This is a bunch of his stuff, though. So if you'd like more details on any of this stuff, I would be glad to help you out. Again, you'll see Chris at the Parkway Plaza Mall, as this is the card and toy show that they do once a month. You'll be here next month too, right? Yeah, he'll be here next month in October. I've already seen people with Halloween stuff up in my neighborhood. Like a few doors down from me, people have some like big Halloween decorations up in there. I'm just like, really? Really? Here for some more Week 4 high school football. Saturday, Overcast, cloudy, had some rain on the drive over. Webster County, Class 3A, taking on a single A school in Ballard Memorial, dressed in black over here. We are 44 minutes before kickoff. About a half an hour before I go on the air. A couple of fans have arrived here early. Some Saturday football, the remnants of Hurricane Francine, I do believe, is why they postponed the game. It was supposed to be last night at 7 p.m., but they pushed it back 24 hours later. So I am filling in, doing some play-by-play, back-to-back nights doing some play-by-play here in Western Kentucky.
With 30 to 40 people.
That's a good number.
So yesterday at the Saturday at the farmer's market, once we finished wrapping that scene, we all went milling through the market.
Right.
Everybody bought something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that was nice. Like, that's our way of saying, thank you.
Absolutely.
And we've been driving a lot of traffic over to big city market.
The crew loves Applebee's.
Applebee's,
Applebee's
yes.
seems to
They
be the place to go after
They've seen an
work.
uptick in business.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to touch on, back in this, I guess last fall into the spring, we had a SWOT analysis done by an outside company that came in and just evaluated our community, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. And one of the strengths was just the amount of recreational diversity. We talk a lot about our parks. We talk about our events, as you heard us mention even today. One thing that we haven't spent a ton of time talking about over the years, but that was recognized by this third party, was the opportunity for arts and the cultural arts, performing arts. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words there. So I think that's something that we have here in our community that maybe even us that live here, we're ingrained in this community, we don't take advantage of, or we get complacent with the fact that we have it. You mentioned the Glimmer Arts, and some of those things. So talk a little bit about what you've seen from a cultural arts perspective here in the city of Madisonville, and maybe some opportunity to continue to invest in that.
Absolutely. I mean, we did film at Glimmer Mart. That place is unbelievably beautiful, and the artists that come through there, I encourage, if people are not going there, please go there. It's amazing. And Michelle has some exciting news to share too.
So, one of the things we found when we were, kind of preparing to shoot at the Global Mars Center, was that there is a limitation of stringed instruments in Madisonville. And I was so surprised because I'm a violinist, and everywhere I've gone, there's always been a violin or an orchestra or something. I've been involved in the music scene since forever. And so when I came out here, I was like, they don't have any strings. And I would go on Facebook Marketplace, and nobody's selling a violin. There's just no strings in Madisonville. I'm like, this cannot be. And our whole movie centers on a concert violinist. And for the orchestra, we needed a full orchestra. So I was put in contact with Alan Emerson, who is the band director at Hopkins County High School, I believe. Mm-hmm. He's wonderful. And he's like, yeah, to my great dismay, we don't have any strings here. We only have a wind ensemble. I was like, well, could we work with your wind ensemble? So he sent his students, and they all came. And I was like, I still need to get instruments. And so with a collective effort of, the mayor making a phone call, and then me calling Maxwell's House of Music up in Louisville, I was able to source a bass, a cello, 2 violas, 12 violins. So we ended up buying all of these instruments. And then before I bought them, I said, hey, how would you feel, Mayor Potter, if we were to donate these instruments when we're done with them? Because what are they going to do in a warehouse? Just being stored away when they could be benefiting the community. And then, we all got in touch with Alan Everson and all the local schools in the county. And we are going to be contributing these to Madisonville so we can have a string ensemble and have a youth orchestra. And
That'll put a wrap on today's vlog. Appreciate you guys watching. I know I have not put out much content since my vacation videos. There's a good vibes only flag behind me. I don't know why it's hanging up back here in this front office, but it's there anyway. Appreciate you guys watching. Look for some more content videos here real soon. I'll be doing some remotes heading into this weekend, and I'll try to get some video footage of those. Be good to one another. We'll see you back here in the next one.